All right. So the music sequence is it's an interesting one, right? Because for this, so let me tell you about the inspiration for this one. Um, I personally, so if you know me, all my friends, like I love studying music. I love sharing music. I love like it's one of my favorite things to do. Like I genuinely love sharing music. So literally I still have this tradition where Thursday nights or Friday mornings, like I get up and I'm just looking through like all these different playlists. I'm looking through online. I'm looking through Genius and all these different sources to see the songs that came out. Cause man, I'm passionate about music, which is why I make it. Right. That's why I produce it. That's why, excuse me, I create it, right? And I get the opportunity to even work with incredible artists and people like my man Rome in the chat, right? Yo, what's good? Like even my guy Rome and this man, first of all, is an incredible artist. Just he's a hip hop artist, right? He's a rapper, and this man, just working with him has taught me so much. Not even just musically, right? He's taught, like, I don't think you know this, Rome, but you literally taught me how to write, man. Like my rhyme scheme, bro, just like the way that you do things really inspired me. So big shout out to my bro Rome for just working with me on music, and we have so much in store for you guys because we have a project that we're working on right now that I'm sure we'll get on here and talk to you more about later on in the year. But anyways, yeah, like I genuinely love music. So for this sequence, I want to make sure to tell you about what's the latest and the greatest in my personal top picks of the week, of the month, but mostly the week, because I'm trying to stay a little relevant, you feel me? Staying a little relevant. Oh, also, make sure you like and subscribe. All right, if you didn't like this video yet, come on, what you doing? All right. So let's get into the music. All right, man. All right, mate. Oi. Okay. So, all right. Let's see. What's popping? Brand new whip, just copied. Come on, dude. All right. So for music this week, the first one up is this Weeknd song, "Take My Breath." My goodness, like if you guys haven't heard that Weeknd album, man, I highly recommend it. I didn't think it was gonna be that good because I used to be a big Weeknd fan, like back in the day, like I'm talking back in the day, like 2011, like back then, like I remember there was a song, it was called "Waterlust," and it was by Pharrell. And again, for like I haven't told you this, but Pharrell is actually one of my favorite producers of all time. This man does it all, right? Like this man can literally transition into any genre and still kill it. But anyways, yeah. So they had an album, they had a song together on one of the Weeknd's old albums, and that's when I became a fan. But still to this day. And then there was Starboy, and I'll get into it after this song. But I wanted to let you know about "Take My Breath." The Weeknd released this new album last week, January 7th, and right now I believe there was 20,000 in the first week. It sold 20,000 records. I don't know what's going on. It seems like people aren't buying physical copies anymore, because I'm pretty sure most of his streams, I believe I read 94% of his streams are coming from the actual streams, right? It's not coming from physical copies, and it's crazy. People are not buying albums anymore. I personally didn't grow up in the era where they bought albums. I don't think I've ever bought an album. Honestly, don't think I ever will. Like honestly, I don't think I even would buy my own album, the physical copy, right? But I'd stream that thing all day long. But first up we have Weeknd, "Take My Breath." So join me as I take a listen to this song, and drop in the comments what you think about it too before I get into it and break it down just a little bit. All right. So let's get it.
She loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly because I feel the heat between us. You're way too young to end your life. Girl, I don't wanna be the one who pays the price. Ooh, it's like a dream. What she feels with me, she loves
Yo, this is hard.
on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says,
Take my breath. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Take my breath. Oh, oh. Hey, hey, hey.
take my breath. Oh,
Ooh. Oh, I forgot about that. Hold on. Hold on. That transition, bro. Woo! This is hard. Yo. This joint is hard, man. Like I so like I love like one of the musicians that I love is Daft Punk, and I believe Daft Punk and the Weeknd worked on Starboy, right? Like I don't know if you guys remember, who was it? I'm a star boy. But yeah, so and that was the first time I kind of heard this sound. It's almost like a disco 80s, late 70s, top 80s disco kind of song. And it's interesting that he's going with this theme. And I don't know, I've kind of been noticing it too, just in the just even radio, right? There's a lot of influence coming from this disco era, like even with the art, right? Like it's very, I think like the traditional hipster, like even those vinyl albums that just that kind of feel that it seems like you can hear in the songs, and even just the drums that they use. Now the Weeknd, he didn't make music like this like until his collaboration with Daft Punk, and I don't know what happened. But I think Daft Punk literally changed the way that he makes music, because ever since he's been on this trajectory, making music that's like way more pop. Because I remember the Weeknd being more so alternative R&B. Like you could put the Weeknd and Frank Ocean in the same direction. I don't even know if you could even put Frank Ocean in that same direction. I don't know. Like I don't know, but I know the Weeknd has been killing it just with this whole disco vibe, and so I definitely wanted to highlight this because this is one of the songs that came across my playlist this week, and I just wanted to share it with you because it's just so dope. It's really dope. So, anyways, on the next one, you know what? On the next artist highlight, I just really wanted to highlight this one artist, and I believe he's from Kentucky, and this dude is so dope. The reason why his name is George.Rose, okay? And the reason why I love this dude is just like me, right? He's a producer, and I'll get into my story for the next one because I'm gonna give y'all a little snippet, a little behind the scene exclusive since y'all on live with me. I'm gonna let you see some things. But this artist that I want to cover is called George.Rose, and he's a Christian hip hop producer and songwriter, and this man has been killing it. Like last year, this man dropped hits after hits, because it's not easy. Like even for me, like it's not easy doing both. Like it's each a job of its own. Being the best at it at a high level is hard. Like I'm still struggling with it, and I don't know how this man does it, because like this man just pumps out tracks after track. So shout out George.Rose for just the way that he does things. He works with artists like Miles Minnick, which is another Christian hip hop artist, and even he also worked with Shepherd, which is another Christian artist that Roman and I met in Chicago some years back. And yeah, so George.Rose has been on the road. He was also on the Rapzilla freshman list, which this man's been on a crazy, and I mean crazy trajectory. So I just wanted to highlight this new song that he released last week. It's called Vibe For Me, and I hope you enjoy it like I enjoyed it. All right, so let me play. He dropped a video. I didn't watch the video yet, so I thought I'd watch it here with you. So let's get into it. All right, we're gonna get into it.
Whew. Thank you, Jesus, for today. Let me have a good day. Love you. Whew. Feel good out here.
Oh,
It's work out here. Yo, lifestylers, yo. God has just, man, he been going crazy. I don't know what it is. I just can't get him off my mind. What you do to me, I can't get you out my head. You living rent free in my head.
oh, snap! Oh, hold on. Hey. Like this man produced this and sung it. Yo, what? Ooh. Ooh.
You keeping me full, you keeping me whole, you keeping me from going back to the old me. You keeping me
Oh!
to me. I can't get you
Out of my head,
You living rent free.
in the head. It's the vibe for me. Hold up. It's the vibe for me.
You the one that I want me. Because God is for me. Holy Ghost got me catching a vibe. About my father's winnings I ride. Actually will, so I like this fly. Just wanna give you all my time.
Just get easy.
The way you got me with no kizzy. Gotta put that work, get busy. Talking down on me, you can miss me.
Let me know in the chat what y'all think about this song, man.
When it come to you, ooh, I'm all in. I'm locked, I'm loading with a target. Tick, on acting. When it come to you, ooh, I like it. When it come to you, ooh, I'm all in. I'm locked, I'm loading with a target. What you do to me, I can't get you out my head. Ooh, you living rent free.
In my head, it's the vibe for me. Hey, it's the vibe for me.
You the one that I want me. Why you so different? 'Cause God is for me.
Yo, bro, man, this man made me put my hood back up, man. Sheesh, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, yo, let me know what y'all think in the chat about this joint, man. Like, this dude is ridiculous. Like, I really appreciate people like him that are able to do both. And he sings too. That's the other thing. Like, this man singing. Like, that's a whole other level. Like, I don't know if you guys understand. Like, it's not easy to do that kind of stuff, and to see him do it at such a high level, like, it's encouraging. So I really hope that you guys like this song. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. And then yeah, like, this song is wild. So George.Rose, man, you did it with this one. It's mad encouraging what you're doing. Yeah. And okay, so with this last song that I wanted to cover, man, on this next song, it means a lot to me. So, just a little background about me. Right, I am from the country of Haiti. Yeah. I'm from Haiti. So, and my family moved to the States, right? And it was just hard adjusting, right? From like literally coming from an island to the US. Like, it's not easy. And again, for you, those of y'all watching, make sure you like and subscribe. This really helps out this channel. All right. But it's not really easy. Like it's a really hard challenge, and I'll get into it because the song that I'm about to show you guys is a song that I'm releasing next week. But since I'm doing this live stream, I wanted to let you see it first since we hanging out and just at least give you a preview of the song and talk a little bit about it, just so I can introduce myself since you guys are still getting to know me. But yeah. So before I even talk about it, I'm gonna get straight into it. So let me pull it up. This dude got this song stuck in my head now. It's the vibe for me. It's the vibe for me. Okay, guys. So this song right now, I'm gonna preview it. I'm gonna give you just a little snippet. I'm gonna stop it at some point. But yeah, I really wanted you guys to be the first to hear just a snippet of it. And so right now I'm gonna be showing it to you on Patreon. So my Patreons have access to my music early. So if you want to hear my music early, even hear the full version of this song, make sure you go to my Patreon and then you become an architect, right? So you just go to patreon.com and search up Alvin the Architect, and you'll find me. And make sure you subscribe. You get on there, and if you want to tune in, I also have some links below. I have some links for you below once the stream is up. But yeah, and they also have this full stream on there too, because once this goes up, it disappears. Only my Patreons will have access to this. So if you want to see more things like this, if you want to stay encouraged and built up, make sure you hop on Patreon. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna play this real quick.
They said I was born to lose. Wait till you see what I do. They don't know I got the juice. I'm Michael Jackson with the whoos. Yeah. They said I was born to lose. Ooh, they used to clown me when I came around. Ooh, they used to laugh at me cause I didn't sound
like everybody just cause I'm from out of town. I guess they couldn't see the bigger picture like an ultrasound. Ooh, we going up while they hit the ground. Let's level up and play another. You don't want to promise with me like, cause it's going down. Man, born to lose. Yeah, I can't play. Yeah. I would play the whole thing for y'all, man, but this comes out next week, so I can't. But if you want to access the full song, make sure you go to my Patreon. But just some background about this, like I was saying again, like, so we came from Haiti in 2009, and this was literally right before the 2010 earthquake, and my family moved, under the unsafe circumstances, like. And I don't want to paint my country as this country that's just poverty everywhere, and it's like even President Trump said it's a ish whole country. I don't want to paint my country like that, but I do want to say there's definitely certain areas and certain spaces and where it's not safe, and that's what actually led us out the country. The day that we moved to the U.S., we didn't know we were moving. I thought I was with my homies. I thought I was in class with my boys. I was in class just acting a fool, acting a donkey, right? But they came and got me and told me to say goodbye to my class, and I didn't know what the heck was going on. So it turns out that I thought I was going to the dentist, and then I ended up, and then somehow my parents, but instead my parents just told me to say goodbye to my class, and I ended up here. Like we got on the plane, and left the country. Like, yo, it literally happened in that order. They tell me to say goodbye to my classmates. We hop in the car and we're on the flight. That's how it felt. And moving through that transition, and I can talk more into depth about it next week, but that transition was really hard. Like, yo, when you come from like a country where it is hot, first of all, right? All you wear is shorts, right? The country is hot, the sun beaming, the sun is beautiful. The culture is so full, people are themselves, right? And then you speak a language as well. We speak French and Creole, and then you transition to English, right? And just the American culture, which is so different. Like, it's not easy for a kid, and you know how kids are. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was definitely one of them kids too, at least older, making fun of other kids because I didn't know to appreciate people's personalities, right? I didn't know to appreciate people's background. So I definitely got clowned, man. I got clowned bad. And it's crazy because I always walked around with this feeling that I had to prove myself to people, prove that I was still worth being heard. I was still worth being listened to. So I always felt like I had to prove myself. So I made this song Born to Lose as like a flex, you know, like if you ever felt like that, like at any point where you feel like people don't know what you're made of, you feel like people are always looking to put you down, but they really don't know what you're about, right? I made this song so that, you know, when you walk in the school hall, you know, when you're in school, when you're on the way to class, you feel me? Your bell's about to ring. You can literally know you like that. Like you like that. People can literally make fun of you, say whatever they want, call you names or expose you, whatever that means, right? But you know what you're made of, so you're not worried about all that gunk. Right, so that's what I made this song for. So y'all be on the lookout for this song. It comes out next Friday. It'll be available everywhere, and I'll do a lyric breakdown there. But I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek since you part of the squad, since you on the family right now. And again, guys, if you like what we doing here, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. And that concludes it for music. Okay? So next, we're going to have to get into motivation. And this will be my last segment.